Wow, wow, wow. Look who it is. Look who it is. Oh my god. It's flowers. 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 Ooh. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Chat boys. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Also, happy final week of October. It's the last week of October. Wow, it's like spooky month just kind of sped on by. Hi, it feels like forever since I've seen you guys, even though it's actually been only a couple of days. Isn't that crazy? Good morning, Rebbi, Rompin. Good morning! Yeah, that means only 1 week left of my Cheeto costume. We'll go back to regular Rebbi for November. And then a lot of coins for Hi, Snapple, hi!
Would it make you happy if I said good morning to you? I bet it would, wouldn't it? Hee hee.
You know, it would make me happy. But if you didn't, I guess that would be fair. Yeah, maybe I've got a question. Oh god. I'll only answer if it's not a weird one. Giving me all the like PTSD flashbacks that VTubers get when someone says like, "Can I ask a question in chat?" with like no further context. And it's normally something that they know they shouldn't be asking, but they ask it that way first. Because then it's like, oh, well, the streamer said I could ask a question, so I shouldn't get in trouble then if it's something weird, if it's something I shouldn't be asking. I trust you though. You're good. Ask a question, king. I would maybe just be aware of that though. I have a question. Why are you so cute? I'm not. It's actually an illusion. A visual illusion. A trick on your eyes. Yeah. If you think this is cute though, wait till you see the new Cheeto. Because I got my first update. and it looks really good. Yeah. Things are progressing on schedule so far. Yeah, I'm thinking if everything... Well, I was thinking about it just now. Because I've mentioned before that, like, I've had the idea of maybe taking a little bit of a break in between Rebbi and Cheeto as like a last minute, like, you know, time to get everything ready and situated and making sure everything's ready without having to balance things. So now that I'm seeing everything, at least so far, is being delivered on schedule, maybe the end of November. Maybe this coming month will be the last one for Rebbi. Not for me entirely. Yeah. Can I ask you a question? No. Nichio's gonna make us melt. I think it will. I've seen that thing. And it's very baby. It's very baby. Final week of October. I didn't study for my Halloween exams. Really? Well, I guess you better get on that. Man, what I'm hoping, I have not had time to play more Phasmo. Very baby. Oh god. Okay, let me readjust my phone. Is that better? Is that better now? Is it? Now if I look directly at the screen, it looks like I'm facing slightly to the left. This is why I hate repositioning my phone. Yeah, what was I saying though? I have not actually had time to like play more Phasmo off stream. We have one more Phasmo stream. Unless I do a Gorilla Phasmo, the event is ending on the 30th, the day before Halloween. We gotta get that trophy upgrade before then. Maybe I'll play some tomorrow. I wonder if my sister might want to play with me. Maybe. Why am I the only one not allowed to ask a question? Do not believe in your trusted friend Snuffer. I just think maybe I should get into the habit of saying no when people ask ominously if they can ask a question. Also, what even was the question to begin with? Did it get asked? I do not see it. Are you just trying to give me a heart attack? Excuse me? Excuse me? Nichiro is gonna make us melt. Probably. I also think I already read that message. CO2 is gonna kill us. You're gonna literally die. You're gonna literally die. YouTube filter didn't let me ask. What were you trying to ask? Excuse me? Excuse me? How? There was no question. They just wanted you to panic. Maybe that's all it was. Also, hi, Ducker. How you doing? I love the commission you got for me this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Lick is a banned word. My question stands. What were you trying to ask? I don't think they asked because you blasted them too hard. No. Apparently YouTube blasted them too hard. That commission was something else. Yeah, I wasn't expecting revealing sexy Rebbi. Wow. Have you heard about the game Shark Dentist? Yeah, I remember seeing an ad for it on Facebook a couple months ago. Is it out now? I was unsure if I wanted to play it. It seems kind of gross and gory and kind of scary. It's like that alligator teeth game where you push the wrong one and it clamps down on you. Except in this one, it's Eli. Is this another show your tongue incident? Oh god. That one chatter that's like, I bet you can't stick out your tongue. I bet you can't. I bet you don't even have a tongue. You guys, have you ever seen that guy? I can't remember what his username is, but there's this guy. He's popped up in my chat as Chio and as Rebbi, and like that's all he does is he comes in and starts like baiting you to stick out your tongue. And I never do because I have no idea why he wants me to. Like, is this like fetish? Is this for a fetish? Why are you asking? Why are you trying to bait me? What is this? I can stick out my tongue, but I always purposefully ignore him when he comes in. Don't do it, they want to steal your tongue! No, how am I gonna eat my foods then? How am I gonna taste it? I'll never taste again. I'll never talk again. My voice will just be grunts and groans in the back of my throat. Never again will you guys hear me say, I love you, Bubbles. Yeah. Okay, but here's a point. I bet you can't stick it out. You know that I can. You know that I can. But now you're making me not want to. Yeah. Guys, wouldn't it be funny if Rebbi stuck her tongue out? Hee hee, wouldn't that be crazy? But no, I feel so nervous now. You're making me on edge. You're putting me on edge. But if I'm not a bad memory guy, when the 3D model debuted, you could extend your tongue. I could, but that was like a thing with the world that I was in, not the model itself. If you go to that world and then you hit the proper buttons, any model can do that. It's like a world thing. It was also unintentional. I was really hoping I actually would not do that. Because it also comes out of my neck instead of my mouth, where it's supposed to. And it's very weird. It's like when It's like when people put their pee-pee in their colonoscopy holes. But it's like the opposite. It's like your tongue coming out of a hole somewhere else. I don't know why that's the first thing I thought of. Yeah. Quietly sneaks in and pretends he's been here since stream start. Hi, Endymion. Hi. Oh, I mean, I didn't notice you come in just now. Wow, you've been here since the very beginning. Good job. Good job being here on time. Yeah. If you weren't going back to Chia, I'd say that an accurate frog tongue talk would be really funny. I actually thought about that. Like, before I debuted Rebbi, I thought about maybe asking. But then I thought, like, well, am I really actually going to use that? And, like, how would that even be drawn? How would it even look? There were too many questions, so I decided against it. Oh, hi. Yeah, so I decided against it. But yeah, it's been super exciting time. The cheater model is progressing. It's actually progressing a good bit. I said in the Discord that what I got was a really rough sketch. It's actually not. I don't know why I said that. I mean, it is a rough sketch, but like, it's not super rough. It's actually pretty clean. Yeah. I'm like thinking about if I want to show a teaser or if I want to wait. I'm not sure. I have to think, like, what can I show a teaser on that's like good as a teaser but won't show too much? I don't want to show too much. I don't want to spoil the surprise. So I'm not sure yet. But I did want to update you guys that I have gotten the first update. Yeah. So, no, I don't have one yet. I don't have a teaser for you yet. Yeah. If she goes back to Chia, I'll probably go back to being addicted to playing Genshin while listening to the stream. Excuse me, what does that have to do with me? I am going back to Chia though, that is in the works. So this was kind of like my temporary vacation home. I'm gonna miss my house though. My house. She's teasing us with a teaser. How meta. Yeah. Every time you stick out your tongue, it just unrolls like a carpet. Eh? Does that mean it's all rolled up in my throat and stuff? If I open my mouth, it doesn't look rolled up like that. I miss Rebbi. I think I will too. I still feel kind of sad. Every time I start thinking about, like, how do I put it in the words? Every time I start thinking about how, like, I guess, like, missing Rebbi and stuff, it reminds me of how, like, man, if I knew I was going to feel this way, I could have just bought Chia forever ago. And I remember when I had the time to make that decision, I thought about it so much and I felt so certain. I tried really hard to be super certain about how I thought I would feel in the future. Thank you! And I thought I knew. I thought I was certain. But I was wrong. And sometimes I feel like I wasted people's time. And money. And then I feel bad. Yeah. I see, thank you for bad on Shiba. It has nothing to do with you, but I met Chia while I was addicted to Genshin, and I hope that watching Chia again doesn't make me addicted again. Maybe just get yourself addicted to a different game. One that's not a gacha. One that's not a stinky gacha that's going to take up all your money. How about Phasmophobia? Or Reaper? Reaper. I like Reaper. 5 times extend all the way down to their stomach. Whoa, really? Whoa, crazy. Will Rebbi wear wigs? When will Rebbi wear wigs? Eh? How will Rebbi wear wigs? What do you mean? What do you mean wear wigs? Huh? I'm confused. the time away probably helps you appreciate it more. I do think so. Maybe, yeah. Yeah. I remember, at the time I just felt like so stressed out. From a number of things at the time. The big one being the closure, but there were a few other sources of stress too. And I remember that, like, I knew I also wanted like a new model too. I wanted to be smaller. That was always something I wanted when I was in Pixel. I guess I could have decided just to not take the model back then. But I think we would have had to wait a lot longer before like a new model would have been done. See, that's where it gets a little trickier. That's where it gets a little bit trickier. Because I was able to get like a real nice head start on Rebbi being done. Like, I want to say I got that in motion like December. Months before the closure was even certain. I had it being worked on. Cause I felt pretty confident about what was happening. So, I had it being worked on. And I think if it had been the Chio IP, I don't know for sure, but I feel like I probably would not have been allowed to get a new model in motion for as long as like the closure contract had not been signed, right? Like you'd have to sign it first. You'd have to like sign the contract releasing the IP to you first. So then we probably would have been waiting on the new model for like a lot longer. You know, or I guess we could have raised the money for the original, but then that would have been even more if I wanted a new model. So it feels more complicated once you think about it like that. I don't know when a new Chio model would have been done at the time. I got pretty lucky with the timing. We didn't have to wait too long after the Chio graduation for Rebbi to be ready. It was only a couple of weeks, you know? That's a really good time. That's really fast. You know? Yeah. It's hard to know what the right thing to do is when there's so many questions. But I still feel bad about it. Yeah. You made the best decision you could at the time was what you had. No regrets. Yeah. I definitely tried my best because I really wanted to avoid this exact situation. I wanted to avoid people feeling like they helped fund Rebbi for no reason. You know? You know? Yeah. If you're gonna throw your money to the void, give it to Rebbi instead. Well, I hope Rebbi's not a void. I do appreciate it though. I do appreciate yeah. I'm sorry, I just looked over to the side of my OBS and saw one day ago a $30 tip sent Mara about a new VR cable or something delicious from Dokoism. Wait, one day ago. That was yesterday. But wait, you're sending me a $30 tippy when I'm not even live. I just happened to look over and I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember that tippy. It's distracting me. It's distracting me. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if the redesign would have been more radical if you had got her right away. I feel like probably not, because I always liked the outfit and stuff, and I know a lot of people like it too. I like having like the outfit, like owning it, you know? I mean, why throw away a perfectly great outfit when we could just own it? And then we can add that to my wardrobe, you know? We could always get new outfits later, but like why throw out having the rights to that one? A really nice outfit, and one that's so nostalgic too. I feel like I would have kept it. It was really just like proportions is what I wanted to be different. The outfit itself was amazing. You know. Me Cheeto time for hi Cheeto. Hello. Hi Rebbi. Oh my god, am I Rebbi or am I Cheeto? Wow. Yeah. Dude, you would have to buy the last model in order to be able to buy a new one. Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. I could have decided not to take the old Cheeto model, buy the IP rights to the design and to the character and like all the channels and stuff and assets. And I could have just like raised money. I would have had to do a fundraiser back then too. So like we still would have had to do a fundraiser. It just would have been a lot sooner. And I would have to like raise extra money for like the new model and stuff. Yeah. But I think that's another thing is back then I feel like I would have been scared about that too. About people being mad. Like, well, why didn't she just take the old model? Why is she getting a whole new one? Although then again, it would have been a few thousand either way, so maybe people wouldn't have thought that. My brain was like, well, she's already got this old one, and now she's trying to get a shiny new one. But we would have had to pay for the old one anyway, so I guess it'd be stupid if anyone got mad over that. Yeah. I don't think anyone feels that way. Even if it was kind of a roundabout way of doing things, it kept you with us for a good while. This is true. I do know. I did get a model about it. like way back when I announced the fundraiser. Before we even did it. But when I announced it, I had gotten a model. That was like, you know, like I've followed you for a long time and stuff, but I just can't support the way that you're going about this after we funded Rebbi, and now you're just going back to chill. But I suspect, I very heavily suspect, and I suspected even back then, that was not actually from a Frabble. I don't know, something about the way it was worded. I feel like it wasn't from a Frabble. I feel like it was from someone who doesn't like me posing as a Frabble. So like, I try not to let it get to me, but that was already a concern of mine even before seeing that. So like, I guess it did kind of make me worry, like, well, what if some Frabbles do feel that way? I don't think this guy is a Frabble, but what if some actual Frabbles feel that way? You know? Yeah, 8 months of Rebbi content was worth the price of admission. I'm glad you guys feel that way. Yeah, and we had so much fun. We got to make so many memories and stuff. So like, I feel kind of bad that it's kind of roundabout, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't want to say, is it rude to say I don't regret it? I don't know. I feel like I'm not the one who would make that decision though, because you guys literally fund my job. So I feel like if anything, it would be you guys who decide if it was worth it or not. Ross, thank you for $5 seed, but 5 caps. You may have lost the title of Best Tail, a new challenger appeared. Excuse me, do you mean Tio Tail? Or do you mean Nitya's tail? Because have you guys seen the new phase girls? Nitya's tail is huge! Oh my god! People on the internet getting mad over stupid things. I do feel like I could see someone being a bit upset about it. I just don't think this person was genuine. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I had that feeling as soon as I read it. As soon as I read it. And I do know that is something that some people will try to do, is they'll try to pose like a fan. Like they'll make it sound like it's coming from a fan to get under your skin. Because some people can like write off things like that if it's from a hater. But if we think it's from a fan, then we may feel bad. Or no. So they try to make it sound like it's from a fan. But I feel like I'm pretty smart. I didn't fall for it. Assuming that I'm right about it, I don't know. We call that concern trolling. Oh, it has a name? Really? Yeah. 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 Well, like, the occasional message like that is also part of why, like... Well, I mean, I've never been great at, like, answering Maros and stuff. But, like, the stuff like that kinda did always make me feel like... I don't know, you know? I feel like I pretty much only ever get hate messages, like, through Maros. People don't wanna show the real name. People don't wanna say it to my face, so they say it in Maros. Yeah. It's always weird seeing people complain about that. If you don't agree with it, just don't donate. I mean, why make a fuss about it? Everyone can choose for themselves if they like it or not. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, nobody was being pressured or forced to donate. It was entirely, like, if people wanted to help me get Cheeto back. You know, like, I think I would have been sad if we couldn't, but I also would have understood that it was a bit of a big ask, especially after having Rebbi for a while, you know? It's not like some VTubers where they get their IP, like, for some reason they can't use it and they have to, like, panic fund a new one, right? Like, I wasn't in that situation. But yeah, like, you could just, like, not donate. I don't know. Easy to hate when you're anonymous. This is true. This is true. You did what was best for you at that time. We've had a lot of fun this past year. We played so many good games. Do you guys have a favorite game that we played this year? Do you have a favorite game? What's my favorite game that I played this year? Dead Space was a good one. Even though the frame rate would sometimes absolutely crap itself. You know, even though sometimes it was like, what? It was still really fun. I'm just glad, like, the game or, like, the stream never crashed over that happened. Oh my god, and you guys remember that one part in, like, the last stream I did? That one big room where you have to take the Margot through, like, the conveyor belts while fending off enemies, and it took me 10,000 years to get through that room. Do you remember? Whenever I think of Dead Space, that's one of the first things that comes to my mind is that one room. When I think back to Dead Space, I think back to that one boss that you have to, like, get rid of a couple times. That one room that I was just complaining about. And how about that time we sent that scientist dude flying? Fly away! Be free! That was funny. I like that part. Can't wait for Dead Space 2, eventually, sometime. Yeah, I still want to play Dead Space 2, but now it's kind of awkward because I want to play this Tio, but now Tio hasn't played Dead Space 1! Also, I almost read that as Dark Souls 2. Why do they have to have the exact same, initials? Why? Yeah. Not like you're transitioning to a completely new IP with big boobs that are only gonna stream Apex from now on. The fans aren't losing anything with this. No, this is true. Oh, I would not be happy with that. Big boobs. Big boob tall mommy VTuber who only plays Apex and Valorant and League of Legends. And Fortnite. Yeah, I love how you put Dead Space and Oblivion. Oh yeah, Oblivion was fun too. I like that one glitch that made me tall. I really wish that continued. I liked being taller than everybody else for, like, no reason. Maybe Tia needs to play Dead Space first. We already played it though. I mean, there's certain games where I like going back to it, but when it's a really long story game, I wonder, like, would people even want to see me play it again? Also, the game is so long. Would people even want to see me play it again? Entered Majora's Mask. Yeah! Even though we had to redo the ocean area all over again. That was fun. I do feel kind of bad though that right as we were getting up to the climactic ending, I was like, oh, but that one heart piece, and I went back in time to like play a shooting range game, fail every time, and then go back to the ending again. I like totally killed the narrative momentum. I like totally killed the mood. And my favorite was Oblivion, even though it never got finished. Yeah, I do want to try to play some more Oblivion, maybe make some more time for it, but I don't know. Like, maybe if I like really gunned it just for like the main story, maybe I could finish it. I don't remember what the main story even wants me to do next though. I dropped off Martin at the Sky Temple. Cloud Temple? Cloud Ruler Temple. I think that's the last thing that I did for the main story. I don't know how much is left. At least the glitch didn't screw you out of 100%. Did that happen to some people? Yeah. That Woo got Dommy Mommy Dino. Sometimes I think about getting like a big boob tall mommy model as like an April Fool's joke or something. But personally, I feel like there's too many big boobed or medium boobed VTubers on the scene. Yeah. I mean, not bad that there's a lot of them, but it is kind of oversaturated. Meanwhile, especially particularly in the agency scene, we're seeing fewer and fewer petite small girls. And I think that is a crime. Because, you know, I respect big boob mommy VTubers. I respect them. But they are kind of vanilla. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. That happened in Ocarina of Time, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, it did. It did. Yeah. Because I didn't know that there was a glitch that was connected to the big trading quest. It was like if you progress too far in the trading quest before doing this other thing, it caused this glitch and there was no way around it except to like go back. Like either just turn off your game if you haven't saved over it, which we had, so it was very unfortunate, or just like restart. Yeah, it's a crime. Yeah, we need more petos. We do. Yeah, I actually think right now, there's a gap in the market. I mean, I know agency scene's not doing too well right now. But I believe that there's some good places, and I also believe that there is a business opportunity here for them to capitalize. You know, there's a gap in the market right now. Capitalize on it. There's a trend of Mezugakis who aren't even lollies, which I'm not sure I'm a fan of. Is there? Is there? I wasn't aware of that. Here. Flat is justice. Flat, flat, flat. Flat and also small and cute. Yeah. We need more small, cute girls. We do. Yeah. This is why an agency should hire the new Cheeto. I can fill that gap in the market for you. I can do it. Yeah. More cute and funny. Yeah. It does make me sad just to see, like, yeah. I feel like with how many closures we've happened and just how many, if not closure, then just graduations, like, a lot of them are gone. It makes me sad. We need more. Flock already framed you and put you on his wall. I think you might be in. That would be cool. Their staff do seem to like me. I've gotten to interact with some of the managers too. And they're really nice. Yeah. That would be cool. Everyone needs a Cheeto / Rebbi. Yeah. Everywhere. Aren't you almost in an agency of becoming employee of the month? I wish, but I don't think it works that way. I don't know. Yeah. The production of plushies only starts in December, right? For the Fumo, I think so. Wait, let me see. Yes, December to January. Fulfillment will be in February. Yes. Also, thank you for reminding me, because I actually was meaning to say that I think we got at least, like, about one more week. We're doing one more final week push for the merch, which I also need to make a post about that on Twitter and social media later today. But there's one more week left for the merch. Yeah, I asked about it this morning, and we decided to like add on like a couple extra days. So like next Monday is the closing period. So if you want anything, make sure you get it before next Monday. Make sure you get it before then. Yeah. Yeah. The case with the Fumos is that we open pre-orders earlier than you normally would, but that's because of the Chio move. So like we decided to open pre-orders on the 6-month anniversary. That was the last big event that Rebbi was going to have, outside of just like effectively graduating the IP. Yeah. So we felt it was the best opportunity to open them. Even though it's kind of earlier than we would normally open them. So it'll take another couple months for the Fumos to be ready to ship out, but you will get them, and we appreciate your patience and your understanding. Thank you. I can't take her accent! I'm killing him with my accent! Ah! Yeah. Employee meeting, everyone. Rebbi, get out. You're just a contractor. No! That does sound like something Flork would say. How do I know you're not Flork's alt account? Maybe you are. And you've been like watching me from the shadows to figure out if I'm a good prospective talent. I'm on to you. Yeah. Understanding. Fully video assume I ever understand anything. You understand that I love Frobbles? Yeah. Don't tell them I said that, though. Oh no. I said it to you guys. I already ruined it. Have you ever seen Flork and Snuffer in the same place? No. Say something Flork would not say. Yeah. Flork would probably never say that peanut butter and wet is disgusting. Say it. What the Flork, guys? It's Flork, the CEO of Socks Agency. Not Socks, the clothing item. Socks, the agency. Yeah. I can't. I love this hour later. It's him! It's actually Flork! We found him! Also, I did actually finally see what you were referencing when I said it's a sour layer. How is wetting a piece of bread making it sour? Excuse me? Are you wetting it? Why is this to wet it in water? Like, so I bet you can't wet it in lemon juice. Where is the sour coming from? No, he invented socks. Real and not fake. Whoa, my god. You might be right. Whoa. The creation of Socks Agency was actually just to, like, sell more socks. Yeah. Oh, it's been like 40 minutes. We haven't started on thumbnails. Maybe we should yap while we do them. I'm not good at yapping while I do them, especially when I'm tired. I'm Evie. Yeah. I had a dream last night where I was Finn from the Black Phone and I was fighting off an invisible grabber with bloodbending. But it also like wasn't bloodbending like you see it in Avatar. It was like I let him hit me in the arm with the axe and then like pulled my own blood out like water bending and just like whipped him with it. I like grabbed his arm with it that was holding the axe even though I couldn't see him. Cause he was invisible. The axe was also invisible. I don't know how I knew where he was. I've been following Flork for months and had no idea he was the CEO of SVA. How did you not know? He only talks about it like all the time. Yeah, dream powers. Woo. Yeah. I dreamed that I had a sister and a brother-in-law that had lost their baby in my car. Well, you might want to find it then. Did you check the back seat? Did you check the trunk? You might be eating like the expired McDonald's fries that have been sitting on the back of the car for like 2 years. Munching on them. Yeah. I had a dream last night, famous Rebbi quote. I do have a lot of dreams. This one was kind of scary though, because when someone's coming at you with an axe, that's already scary enough. When you can't see them, that's even scarier. And when you actually have to fend them off. And when you're a boy! When you're a boy on top of it! Whoa. I guess Rebbi the man. Oh. Well, I guess here's Krita. Did I not close the Krita window? It's open. I thought I closed this. Well, it's fine. And you can just see all my projects that I made. Okay. There we go. Normally, I wait to open Krita until I'm already on this page, but I guess it was already open. I don't remember leaving it open, but I guess so. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I've lost change in my car and it can be difficult to find. I imagine a baby is much the same. Yeah, you like let them run around in there and they kind of just like disappear to the void. It's like when you have a really big bag and you put something in it and then you just can't find it. It like disappears in your bag. I didn't even know I could fly, but then as soon as I tried to fly, it stopped working. No! That's awful. I'm sorry. I'm just glad that like when I have a dream about getting hit with something, I don't feel pain in the dream. Like I get hit in the arm with an axe and I got blood pooling down my arm. But like I literally don't feel it at all. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've never had like serious injuries in my life. I've like somehow avoided like breaking bones and like having to go to the hospital for stuff outside of like I guess a wisdom tooth surgery and a surgery I had to fix something when I was really little. But I've not had to go to the hospital for like an injury, right? Maybe that's why I don't dream about severe pain. Project folder docs. Yeah, it's my project history. It's okay, it's okay. There's nothing in there that you guys shouldn't see. I don't think so anyway. I don't think so. But if there is, just ignore it. The baby turned into a green bean that talked to me telepathically. So you did find it? Just hand them a green bean and say it's the baby. Or like when you drop a sock and it seems like it fell through the map. Yeah, I feel that. Okay, let me look. So, this week's schedule. Later today is actually a double stream day. Later today, we're playing Sons of the Forest at 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. EST. With Skiddo. I just didn't put with Skiddo on the schedule because I ran out of space. But it is with Skiddo like usual. And then, on Wednesday, the 29th, we're playing Phasmophobia. The event is closing the day after. So we have to finish the event that day. We have to finish it. Then, on Friday the 31st, That's Halloween. We're gonna finally, hopefully, have our spooky Frabo VR chat meetup. And I'm going to pray that nothing gets in the way of it again. Please, no. I want to actually have that meetup. And then Saturday starts November, and I'm picking Silk Song back up. Yeah. I wonder how long it'll take me to like finish Silk Song. Like, how close am I to the ending? I have no idea. I feel like I keep getting distracted with bosses that take me forever to kill and like side content. So I don't know how much actual story I have left. Does anyone here know and can tell me without spoiling anything? The last thing I did was I helped that one village with the bells. Yeah. I hope Zuck fixes his mess by then. Yeah, me too. It kind of sucked because like, later that same day when we were supposed to do the meetup, I was invited, Perry invited me to come sit in like a private VR chat instance, so we could watch the like, Event Horizon thing that she had going on. And like people at the physical venue could see us. It was kind of cool. I wanted to show up in my headset with my trackers, but my headset still wasn't working. I was hoping maybe by the end of the day it would be working, but it wasn't. So I ended up going in desktop mode, which everyone there was also in desktop mode. That made me feel a little bit better. Everyone there was also in desktop mode, so that made me feel a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah. And then I saw boobs because PP showed up in like a sex model. And she took off all the clothes, and that model had boobs and a butthole and the whole everything. Yeah. Event Horizon, the movie? No, Perry's Event Horizon event. Yeah. She had like a big 9-hour like concert with like DJs and stuff. And there was like a physical venue too. Yeah. So some people at the physical venue probably saw me. Yeah. I had fun getting to hang with her, but yeah, at least later that day, the thing had not been fixed yet. I'm hoping that like literally a whole week later will be enough time for them to fix it. I don't know what we're going to do if it's not fixed by then. I mean, I guess just play desktop? I guess so. I guess so. I do not want to cancel it again, so if it doesn't work again, maybe we just play desktop. Makes me a little sad because I know people like the tracking. But I wanna have the actual event. I wanna have it, you know. Yeah, I see her as one of the DJs. She's really good at DJing. Okay, so we need one Sons of the Forest thumbnail, one Phasmophobia thumbnail, and one Silk Song thumbnail. We can once again reuse the VR chat one since we already have it. So we're making 3 thumbnails. I was thinking this morning, every time I play Sons of the Forest with Skid out, every single time, I forget to like get screenshots. Because I'm just thinking how nice it would be to have a screenshot of like the hideout that we built instead of having to use screenshots from online. You know? Like that would be nice. But every time I play, I forget. And the world is hosted on her computer, so I can't just log on and take a quick screenshot. Also, I feel like if I did that, I feel like if I logged on, there'd be like a horde of men waiting to attack us again, and I would just be like, ah! Ah! Yeah. And still to watch Event Horizon. That was really, really good. You were very early into the game, probably 30 to 50 more hours. Excuse me, really? I mean, I guess I'm not entirely surprised. I don't know. You know, it kind of sucks too, is I wanted to go back and finish Hollow Knight, like the first one too. Yeah, we didn't get the true ending. I feel like we could get the true ending if we try. It'll only take one more stream for that. But I also want to finish Silk Song. Are we gonna have enough time? I'm like questioning. Are we gonna have enough time? Because if we have about 1 more week and then 1 more month to finish games. Yeah. thinking about the games that we have to finish. The true ending that made people swear off the game entirely. Yeah. I don't know why she did that. The true ending's really good. It's just like bittersweet. It's not an entirely happy ending, but it is a good one. Yeah. The child is so needy. That was a good one. 8 out of 10. Yeah, I blew it really close to the house this time. I think there's time, no problem. You think so? Well, I was thinking about Thief Simulator 2, which is another game we have been playing. I almost scheduled that instead of Silk Song. I wonder if we should just reset our data on that game and play this too. Or like, would you guys hate watching me play through the game again? Oh. That would mean even more burglar awareness days. When you think of it as 5 weeks, that really does seem close. Yeah, it kind of is. Like, it's only about a month away. Yeah. Because I want to have like some time to make sure I'm really ready for Cheeto's like 2.0 debut. So I think I'm going to be taking like the beginning of December off. This is assuming that everything remains on schedule for like as long as it possibly can. And then maybe I'll like stream the beginning of December but only take like 1 week off. I'm not entirely sure yet. But I want to wait and see at least closer to the end of November. What things look like. Right now, they're on schedule. Right now, everything's going great. So if everything is still going great at that time, then I might take like a small streaming break just to really make sure I got everything ready. And then we can jump back into Cheeto. Yeah. But I want to make sure first, because I don't want to like graduate Rebbi thinking I'm going to take like 1 to 2 weeks off. And then turns out, oh, we need an extra week to complete this. And it's like, oh. Oh, okay. I'll be fine seeing you play through that portion again. It's not a whole lot of the game. You think so? Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty good too. I'm pretty good at that game. I probably do it super extra fast. Yeah. Yeah. If there were a way for you to display the new Leaf loading train on the screen every time a train got picked up on the mic, that would be beyond P. That would be kind of cool, yeah. Yeah. 3-month graduation. It won't be that long. I can tell you right now, it won't be that long. I think, like, I'm getting a rigger that I trust, who works pretty fast. I feel like if there's any delay at all, it would be like, I don't even think it'd be longer than a week. But, you know, I'm just trying to avoid extra time while I'm away from streaming. Because I like streaming. I like hanging with you guys. You know? Yeah. I hope you get a really good beat Silk Song Rebbi. I think it's very funny when you were getting scrambled. What does that mean? Hi Taha, Rebbi. Sorry I'm late. Summer's less winter time change had me in the doozy. Oh, that's okay, Patrick. I hope you're having a great time. We actually haven't started the thumbnails yet. I just have it open. And we got distracted by yapping again. So we have to make the first Sons of the Forest thumbnail. I'm not sure what to do for this one. I'm feeling kind of lazy today. When it comes to thumbnails. I'm feeling kind of lazy today. I don't really want to draw 2 people again. I wish we had... I bet you'd like it if we said we liked you too. Sundere. Sundere. Let me see. I see Skiddo has first thumbnail up. It's not a bad one, but what the frick is in the corner? Oh, thumbnail, some sort of creature. Coin for Frank. Thank you. It's not a terrible thumbnail. It's pretty good. Yeah. Ian! Thank you for the $10 super. Yeah, more. They feel like hugs. Do that. Do that. If you stop, but don't tell her our secrets. I guess it's also a secret that I love Bravo so. Oh no, I just told you though. Uh-oh. What should we do for this thumbnail? I'm not sure. I've used a lot of the press kit images. Thumbs up the 4S press kit. You know, yesterday I tried to look up the press kit because I was bro, the AI overview is stupid. Official Sons of the Forest press kits are likely not publicly available. Bruh, I scrolled down like 2 inches and it's right here. But yesterday I tried to look it up and Google got all actually on me. Because is this the same screenshot the Skinner used? This is a pretty good one actually. Yeah, I think I want this one. Because I accidentally typed in Sons of the Forest 2 press kit and it was like, actually press kit for Sons of the Forest 2 doesn't exist because the sequel is called Sons of the Forest and there is no sequel to it. And I'm like, okay, man, jeez. I didn't play the Forest. It doesn't stick in my head that easily. Alrighty then. Jeez, bro. Yeah, but you can't even handle 2 inches. I know, right? Like, sometimes it's helpful, but sometimes it's just so stupid. Okay. Sons of the Forest. I wonder if Skiddo and I are even gonna be able to complete Sons of the Forest before I graduate. I'm not sure. Before Rebbi's retirement. Should I say Rebbi's retirement instead? Graduate feels like just ending. But I'm really just moving to something else. Maybe just retirement instead. Even though it kinda means the same thing. Yeah. I don't know, she told us. Now we have to tell her in exchange. Yeah. I guess you do. Just see what a Skittles thumbnails. Easy peasy. I can't do that. But this is a pretty good background. I might make it a little bit brighter. It's pretty dark. That looks better, I think, right? We're like right there. What do you guys think? It looks better. Look how bright. You know? Oh. I was gonna say, you know, this looks so comfy cozy. Except for the fact that oh. I genuinely did not see him there until I zoomed in. I was just gonna say, like, except for the fact, you know, there's cannibals around and I zoomed in and there just happens to be one here. Wow, his camouflage is pretty good. I legit did not see him until I zoomed in. Yeah, imagine. Ow, I bit my tongue. Ow. Imagine, like, before I brightened up the image, the original darkness. That'd be even harder to see him. Yeah. And Rebbi was still up here. We can still idolize her. Yeah. I like to still use Rebbi. I think it kind of depends. I don't know. I don't know how commonly I'll actually do that. I'm not sure. And I feel like when getting Chio back first became a possibility, there was like a wave of sadness over leaving Rebbi behind that hit me. So at the time I was like, I still want to make sure I use Rebbi. I still want to make sure. But then as time passed, I kind of processed those feelings. And I can be very fast with the way my I go through feelings. Like, I can be distraught about something one day and then shifted into, like, just... I'm not really even sure how to, like, put it into words. But I feel like I can, like, sift through different feelings like that pretty fast. I mean, we have just also had a lot of time since the fundraiser. But now I feel like I've kind of processed that. I feel more okay with just Tio. And, like, I know having 2 identities can be a lot of work. So I'm honestly not sure. Adaptive? I don't want to say adaptive, but more like, you know how there's like different stages to stuff like grief, and how one feeling can kind of turn into another over time. It doesn't necessarily have to be negative feelings, although it usually is negative in my case. I just feel like I don't stick in one emotional state as long as other people seem to. Kind of depends on what it is. I feel like my brain just kind of processes me through it faster than the average person does, but I'm not entirely sure. You know? I wish I could do that. It takes me months, if not years, to get over heartbreak. Yeah. Yeah, no. Like, for me, kind of depends on the heartbreak. If we're talking, like, losing a relationship, like, even like a platonic one, like a friend, any sort of relationship. Well, I've never lost a familial one outside of, like, them dying. So I don't know about that one, but like if you lose like a friend or something, I feel like I've lost so many people, like earlier parts of my life, that if it happens at this point, I'm like sad about it for a little bit, but then I just kind of get over it. You know, like not in a I don't care way, but just in a like, I've been through this so many times, let's not dwell on this. Process this, do it fast, sort of way. Yeah, it's the same kind of thing as like being sad to like leave the Rebbi behind, you know. But I'm always worried people will see that and be like, wow, she just doesn't care. Look how fast she got over it. It's like, it's not intentional, it just happens. It's a side effect of doing it a lot. That's just how I am. I don't know. I just realized we'll quite possibly get to spend Christmas with Tio. Last year was my first Christmas watching a VTuber and it was Tio. Yeah, as long as there's no delay, like, Tio will kind of be like a big Christmas present to you guys. And so far the progress is really nice. Like, I keep telling you guys, but like, oh my god, it's like really nice. I'm just trying to keep you in the loop. Keep you in the loop. Hello, Keepback. Hello, Idolatry. How you doing? Okay, so we can either do PNGs, which I feel like I kind of want to do PNGs for this one today. I want like a scared PNG. I don't really feel like drawing 2 people right now. Or... actually, you know what might be really funny? What might be really funny is if Skiddo looks scared, and I'm just kind of looking at her like... with like this big smile on my face. Because that's kind of how we go when we play this game. Maybe we can do something like that. How many Skiddo photos do I have? Okay, I do have one where she looks wary, but she's kind of like looking up to the side. I think that's the one I requested of her in a previous thumbnail making stream. There's one where she's smiling. That's not really the vibe. This one's her old model. I do not have a lot of Skiddo PNGs. Yeah, I have like only like a couple Skiddo pages. Can I get Skiddo to make me like... But I went to my DMs to go to Skiddo, but I'm in a DM with like Kawa, and I just see like one of the Kawa staff be like, I'm so excited to see people's bathrooms. Because of the bathroom Rebbi merch. Hey, Skiddo! Can I get some more PNGs of you? I only have like 2. What are the odds we can get Skiddo to put together a whole Google Drive? Yeah, put together the Google Drive for PNGs. It's so much nicer, because then we don't run into this problem. Yeah, I had PNGs for Cheeto, but it wasn't organized like my current folder is, so like, well, I guess I'll just make a new one. I guess I'll just make like a whole new one. Yeah. It's a tough thing. You're in a pretty unique situation, so there's not really precedent. You're paving new ground. You think so? Yeah, I mean, not many people get to go back to their agency IP. I know there's been a few other VTubers who have done it, so I'm not like the first, but it's not been done very commonly. It's like, I can think of like 2 other people. And one of them was not someone that I realized, but more like it just kind of happened. You know? Yeah, that is the vibe. She would look crazy. I don't know if Skittle will respond to me though. She might be working. Maybe I'll have to draw something. I just don't feel like drawing right now. I don't feel like drawing. Man. It was nice not having to crop Rebbi every time I wanted to make a meme. Yeah. And I like giving you guys access to that stuff too. You know, what I need to do though, I need to make like an official like PogChamp key art or something. But I feel kind of bad. I was always meaning to put that like Frubble asset in there and I kept forgetting about it. I guess I still have time, but like, there's not much time with Rebbi left, so I wonder if it's like, is it even worth it in this book? I don't know. But like, I don't have anything like that with PogChamp. So it's like, I'll have to like get one. I don't currently have anything like that with PogChamp. I'll have to get one. Worse is that I don't use these things in my bathroom. Mine looks like a workspace. Well, if you want any Rebbi bathroom merch to help brighten up your bathroom, there's 1 week left. There's still time. Yeah. Or if you want like the debut acrylic or something. I really hope that everyone who wants it is able to get it, because I know there was at least a couple of Frubbles. I'm just making that a little bit bigger. I know there were a couple of Frubbles who, after the debut, told me they were not able to get the acrylic for some reason. And I've been meaning to like run another round of it this whole time, so I hope everyone who wants stuff is able to get it. Yeah. And then, if Chio ever gets super big in the future, you guys can be like, look at my Rebbi merch. Yeah, I was there for that time she was Rebbi Rompin. You know? I was there. I was there for that. Yeah. Yeah. That might be really cool. Okay, Skiddo's not responding. She's probably busy. Should we just draw something? I didn't want to draw something, but maybe we should just draw something. Okay, let me think. I wonder if we could think of like a good way to frame this thumbnail, so maybe I don't have to draw like full bodies or anything. Oh, Skiddo just responded. Skiddo, you're my savior! I need to make a drive at some point. Yeah, that would be nice. Wait, maybe I shouldn't like read DMs out loud. It's just really helpful! Yeah. Mutant Skidompin Blob. Ew! Ah! Ah! That would be awful! worries. Okay, what's your request? Can you do as oh frick my caption on? Okay, can you do a scared expression looking towards the camera? Oh. Or that low. Skittle PNGs. It's a zip file. Why is it a zip file? Why do I have to extract it? Okay, we're gonna extract these PNGs. Actually, can I get something out of it without extracting it? Do we have to extract it? I guess I'll extract it. Okay, I extracted it. Let me see. There is one scared one looking towards the camera in here, so that one would work. Yeah, there's exactly one in here. It's exactly what we did. Okay, cool. This is perfect. Now there's one in here that's perfect. Thank you. Give it. I'm zipping Skittles sweater. It's not a sweater, it's a photo. Yeah. You pervert. You're such a pervert. Okay. Just put it out. No. That looks kind of sussy. Okay. Yeah, maybe make Skittle a little bit smaller. And then I might take like a new PNG just to make sure I got like the right angle and stuff. Okay. Take photo. I want to be kind of like looking up. Wait, what if I'm like kind of leaning over and I'm just like... Yeah, that one would be good. I'll take another one just kind of looking over this window just in case. Okay. Alrighty. Let me get those out. We can pick between those two. Let's start with the first one. So maybe for this one, maybe we can make Skittle a bit bigger and kind of angle her here, and then if we put me on this side. I feel like it's a good start, but it definitely needs something. Like this could be like a base to it, but it definitely needs something else. What if I just like draw blood on my face like I've been killing something? Oh, is YouTube gonna see that as like blood? Can't have that. Demonetized. Skittle, I bet you don't even have a time. No! Chatterbox! Thank you for travel for 6 months. Hello! Hi! Even better! Oh, she looks so innocent. Don't send her to the Solomon Island. She's vulnerable there. Me or Skittle? Okay, I want to drop blood on me. I feel like that might work. Okay, is this a good blood color? Okay, not that big. How do you make it look like a blood splatter? Does this look like a blood splatter? Be very careful around the edges. Honk honk. could clean it up a bit more, but like, does that look like a blood splatter? I guess it does, right? Okay. You can kind of see the edges of the face a bit, so I'm gonna clean it up a little bit more. I'm so hungry. I did not eat breakfast before stream. My tummy keeps rumbling. Okay, let me add more to make it more obvious. I feel like maybe it needs more than that. We should make it a little bit bigger here. This does look kind of funny. Does that look realistic? Does that look good? Does that look like the way horror movies do it? For a splatter, you need some smaller droplets. This is true. Like that. Well, actually, this is not entirely colored in. I can see now that we're zoomed in. I'm not great at coloring things in all the time. Does this look better? I can add some smaller spots up here too. And like to the short. What do you think? What do you think? Wait till you got some strawberry jam on your face. We don't mess with the marinara again. This is true. I just wonder, does it look like a thumbnail? Does it look like a thumbnail? I wonder, would it look better if we enlarged this a bit and like kind of angled it? I almost wonder if we can even like zoom this in so much that he's kind of bigger in the back here, but I don't know if it's a good idea. Does this look better or not? Do I have like red on my drawing tablet screen? What is this? I haven't gotten anything on my drawing tablet. Ew, there's like something on my drawing tablet. What the heck? I haven't had anything around it. What the heck? Yeah. It resembles something not entirely unlike a thumbnail. This is true. I might add like some shadows to it. I also might move Skittle over a little bit. A little bit more. It's not bad though. It's not bad. Okay, let's add some shadows. Okay. Kind of give some depth to it. Is that too much? Okay, maybe like right there. And then we can add some shadows. Are we done with the blood spatters? Because it might be good for me to like put the blood spatters on the same layer as the PNG, so that way the blood also gets the shadows, and they're not like super bright on a weirdly shadowed Cheeto or Rebbi. Anything in the 16:9 aspect ratio is a thumbnail if you're brave enough. Yeah, well that's true, but then there's also effective thumbnails. And I don't know. To be totally honest, part of me kind of wonders if I can just be lazy because I'm not staying on this channel anyway. It's hard to want to put in my 100% when I know I'm not staying on this channel. But this does not look bad. I do think this is actually looking pretty good. It looks like fun camping times. Ah, my YouTube ran out of memory. Why is that still happening? And I can't simply reload it. It wants me to go back to and get the bruh. Okay, let me go get it. Okay. Here we go. I got it back. Nice. Okay. After run, we'll certainly be back to watching you and cave in some scores later. Thank you, Alexis. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for hanging with us. Yeah, I'm excited. I like playing Sons of the Forest. Even if we're not like super great at it, it's always a fun time anyway. And we're getting better. We're getting better too. Okay, do you guys think this is enough blood, or should I add more blood? I feel like this does look pretty good. It's like, there's enough there. I feel like you look at it and it's like, oh, but it's not like too much. It's not like too much. So I keep looking at like the difference between Skittle looking terrified and me just looking like, ah. It's really funny. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is probably enough blood. So I'm gonna merge the layers together. Okay. We don't need a ton of shadows. It's like just enough to add some depth to it. Maybe like that. Cause Skittle's kind of more like there's like more plants and stuff over here, so I feel like for Skittle having more shadows because like there's more of an opening here. So I feel like there'd be more light coming through right here. But over here, there's more foliage blocking the light from behind. So I added more shadows to Skittle, but I felt like it's probably smart to go a little bit lighter on the shadows for me just because of like the background. So like I think that might be good maybe. Yeah. Ah, Caterpillar, so cute, baby. It looks like Skittle's the one terrified of me because I got blood. I'm like violent, and I got blood everywhere. I wonder. What if I like really baked the background? How would I even do that? How do you like seriously bake the background in Krita? I wanna like add a lot of chords to it. Motion blur. Edge detection? I don't know what that is. Enhance? I don't want to enhance. Well, maybe an unsharp mask. That's not really what I want though. I want it to be like super fried. I want to deep fry it. Does anyone know how to deep fry something in Krita? What happens if it unsharp masks the background? Oh my god! Okay, maybe not that much. But what if I increase the threshold? Oh. That made it look normal. What if I increase that? I mean, that kind of makes it, but it also makes it so it's kind of hard to tell what it is. I guess that does make it look kind of deep fried though. You can't even tell what's going on back here. The boys get it out. I'm trying to like zoom in, but it's right over the window on my side, so it's like I'm trying to zoom in on the window. Okay, wait, what if we did that? And then if I can make it look a little bit reddish. Like we're in a hellscape or something. Like this. Red. Yeah, and then blue. Does this even look good? Is what I'm doing with the background even effective in any way, or is it just adding effects on it? Hi Rebbi, can't believe I just came in to see a killer thumbnail. Aha, yeah! We're making the first one, Sons of the Forest, later tonight. We're playing later tonight! And I'm excited. Yeah. I love your clothes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Richard, hi! Buying my first house soon! Oh, congratulations! Wouldn't be able to if it wasn't for my OC being so cute. Really? Did I convince your boss to give you a raise because of how cute I am? This is a good thing. Oh man, that's so awesome! Congratulations! Aha! I hope that I'll get to meet me sometime soon. Yeah, I have no idea if baking the background is like doing any effective work for the thumbnail or if it's actually better without it. What do you guys think? What did you blingy? I don't know what that is. I just wonder if maybe then we should like make the shadows a bit more strong on us then? If we're going with this background, to kind of make it look a little bit more like, uh-oh, you know. Still not super strong on me, but just to kind of give it a little bit more of that, like, uh-oh. Is this an effective thumbnail? I feel like this might be good. I feel like it might be good. Right? Congrats on Employee of the Month, Rebbi. Right, thank you. I've never gotten Employee of the Month at a place I don't work in before. This is awesome. Yeah. One thing I forgot to mention, if I'm not mistaken, I had a chill mod in the desktop made on my old PC. Oh yeah, I remember someone made like a fan-made model, and you could run it through like the desktop made. Yeah. I wonder like if I get like my official model. I don't know. I can start looking for people to put in a commission for a 3D model for once I get like my 2D one, or at least the art done. At least the art. So I wonder if I could put that in there or not. I'm not sure. I never actually used the desktop mate thing when it was really popular, but I'm unsure. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is good. I do think this is good. I've had some time to think about it. I think this is good. Alright, PNG. Sounds of the... Oops, I think I spelled forest wrong. 5. It's just the 5th Sons of the Forest stream. Okay, cool. We have a first thumbnail. I actually do feel like this is pretty good. I feel like this is pretty good. Okay. Next, let's open up the next one. Next is Phasmophobia. This will be the last Crimson Eye one. I'll try to play like some tomorrow to try to give myself a boost. Cause we're probably gonna be grinding tomorrow. Yeah. Old PC broke. Oh no. I wonder if you can still find the fan-made model. You probably can. Okay. Well, let's start with the Crimson Eye background that we usually use. Phasmo. Crimson Eye. Yeah, there we go. And then we just gotta decide, do we draw Rebbi? Or do we put it in a PNG? I feel like this doesn't have to be zoomed in so much. I'm not sure. Maybe like right here, and then I can put like my PNG here like it normally is. It'll block the B-I. B-I-N. B-I-N. I don't know what that stands for. B-I-N. Okay, what are we feeling? Are we feeling a doodle? Or are we feeling a PNG? I'm so tired. I'm so tired today. I don't know why I'm so tired. Big intentional aircraft. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah. The doodles are cute. They are cute. They just take a lot of effort. What if this time you get your own room, put a reddish background on, and the Phasmophobia logo with you? I feel like that won't like sell it as much as this background does. I like using backgrounds from the game and stuff. It like sells it a bit more than my bedroom. My bedroom background I feel is best for things like Zatsus. But it's not really a focus to it. It's just yapping. Are we feeling PNG? Or... I don't know why I'm so tired today. It's like my brain doesn't want to focus on anything. My brain is just like, no. I don't want to work hard. If I do use a PNG though, I'm not sure what idea I can use. I feel like I've used a couple ideas for this already. white background, black text, Phasmo. just go give everybody a heart attack. Free heart attack from Rebbi Rompin. You know, I think it's kind of funny though, because I feel like the last several graduations I've seen announced, they don't use that format anymore, but it still scares the freak out of people. You know? Or when people talk about their school graduation and people just panic at the word graduation, but like they don't read the rest of the post. Where it's like, no, this is very obviously like they're graduating from college, not VTubers. Sitting up on your bunk bed and chatting like it was a sleepover was high too. Yeah, that was so fun. I felt genuinely like so snuggly up there. Yeah, and the best part is Tio has a similar bed in her room, so we can do that again when I get a VR chat Tio room. That would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah. If every sleeps on stream, the stream would be longer. That would be good. But you guys would probably leave because I'm not engaging with you. Because I'd be asleep. You'd probably leave. Also, I'm not tired like I'm gonna fall asleep. I don't know why I'm so tired. I've been like taking it easy on exercising too. To give myself a bit of a break because I was usually going so hard. So I haven't even been doing that. I don't know, I'm so tired. If anyone thought for my big graduation bait, given the circumstances, I would be worried. And, you know, it kind of makes me wonder if people just freak out because they want something to freak out about. like they want to like put out that reaction of like, whew, I got real scared for a moment there. Like, bruh. You know, it's like when I used to release like covers and stuff. I remember there was one time I was releasing a cover as Tio. This was like long before we knew that there might be like closure happening. So everything was still like all fine and good. I remember I was playing Prehistoric Hunt. It was one of my Prehistoric Hunt streams. And like I had the reading room up for a surprise. And I labeled it surprise. You know, if it was named announcement, then maybe I would get it. But when I name it surprise, nobody names their graduation announcement surprise. Nobody does that. I have never once seen anyone do that. But it still made people be like, oh God, is Tio graduating? Yeah, it's just frustrating. I mean, I do get it. I understand where it comes from. I know we've had a lot of graduations and people just don't want to see their favorite VTubers leave. I am empathetic. But at the same time, it's a little bit frustrating when sometimes you just want to like have like a big fun surprise and here comes all the graduation panic. Like you can't get away from it. I kind of low-key hate graduation panic. Yeah, I remember you spending a lot of time on that stream telling people to chill out. Yeah, I remember that too. And I remember I was trying my best to convey that my like frustration with it without seeming too negative. Cause I was really afraid when I was in Pixel, I was like afraid that if I got too serious about something negative, it would like look bad on the company or something. So it was really hard for me to be straight up if I felt like not great about something. Even if it's like not a huge deal, right? Like even if it's like not the biggest deal. I felt like I had to be really careful with how I word things. And like I couldn't just be straight up about something bothering me, you know? But I also know that like from some people it was a meme. From some people it was a meme. And you know, people don't usually take it that well when they mean something as a joke and then your reaction to it is like less than positive. Then it kind of gets turned on you and it's like, wow, they can't take a joke, man. They got no sense of humor. And then suddenly it looks bad on you. Even if the joke is like really overplayed. I remember I would get so excited planning surprises and I would feel kind of sad when I would like tune into the waiting rooms, expecting to see people like excited, but then they were just scared over something that at the time was not happening. You know. The actual graduation announcement didn't even elicit that level of panic. Oh gosh, I remember how nervous I was when I had to do that like graduation, like the closure of Pixelink announcement. Did that come out weird? I swear I said something else for a second. I don't know, but I was so nervous. Because I was so scared I was going to say something I shouldn't have. I wasn't exactly given any like okay, don't say this, but like all this is okay. Like I wasn't really given a rundown. So like I was so scared I was going to say something I wasn't supposed to. Did I say pickle link? Is that what I said? Pickle link. Like I swear it came out weird. But I immediately forgot how it came out, so I wasn't sure what it said. Yeah. The stream is titled, "Good news, it's over." Whoops, I dropped my pen. I dropped it on the floor. Okay, there we go. Yeah, oh man, that stream is so embarrassing to me now. Like, thinking back to like how nervous I got. You said pixel. You said pixel link instead of pixel link. I don't know, it came out like weird or something, I don't know. It's not the first time you said that. Ah! I don't remember you saying pickle link. Okay, I have no idea. What if I like put on like my star eyes and just kind of look like we're conquering it today? We're gonna do that today. Like that, maybe? Like that's an idea. That's an idea. We could do that. Might do that. Zelda, I turned myself into a pickle. It was the funniest thing you've ever seen. Yeah. You know, I remember I recently actually saw a Rick and Morty clip for the first time. And I had always seen people say like, Rick and Morty is a show. You have to have high IQ humor to get, high IQ to get the humor. So I always thought it was a show, because I'd never seen any of it. I always thought it was a show where like, I guess maybe the humor was like based in like not chemical reactions, but just like stuff like high IQ stuff, you know? Like that sort of thing, you know? And then I finally saw a clip of it, and I was like, oh, that was a joke the whole time. I thought for years, I thought it was gonna be something like the kind of humor from like The Office, right? Well, a lot of the humor from The Office is kind of like zooming in on someone during an uncomfortable moment. It's like a different kind of humor. I thought Rick and Morty was the same thing. It was gonna be like a specific type of humor that not everyone gets, like The Office. But then it wasn't. I felt kind of silly for thinking that. But I had no idea what it was going to be. These shadows look awful. How do I want to do these shadows? We definitely need some shadows. That doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna make it like a little bit darker here. A little bit darker down here. I've been seeing some posts about Welcome to the Game 3. I guess it got postponed, but like, Welcome to the Game. Oh. Welcome to the Game 3. I kind of wish I could get a cameo on Welcome to the Game 3. But I don't think I play the games enough for that. Nor am I good enough at that. I've never once finished a game. Well, I guess I finished Scrutinized once as Tio. Like, but the baby mode, but like, I did it. That's not good enough, no. The game made fun of me for it. He finished baby mode. Easy baby mode. Yeah, maybe it was not not intellectually stimulated by Rick and Morty funny moments. No, not really. I mean, I think I have seen some jokes that were kind of funny. I don't know. I don't really get, like, Western adult animated shows. I don't really get them. Because it kind of just feels like dumb butt humor. Or like sex humor. Or like drugs humor. Or violence humor. You know? I'm like, why does it all have to be those things? Why does it always have to be those things? Huh? This is why I prefer anime. Because if there's a show for adults, it's not the same dumb humor over and over. Phasmophobia! Crimson Eye! This is the 5th Crimson Eye stream. Cool. I think this looks pretty good actually. I like how like round the PNG looks. It's so big and round. It like fits in the frame pretty well because it's round. Okay, cool. That means we have one more to do. We have to make a silk sign. Silk sign thumbnail. Yippee! I don't get them either. Never thought they were funny. Yeah, nah. Like, I have seen some funny clips from like, well, I guess, I don't know if you could count Simpsons in the same genre. But like, I've seen some clips from Family Guy. Like, they're pretty funny. You know, I know some memes from Family Guy I've seen on the internet. And like, they're pretty funny, I guess. But it really depends. But I feel like we keep seeing all these adult animated shows that are like really ugly art style, and it's the same type of humor every single time. And I'm just here like, do Western animation companies think this is the only sort of thing adults like? You know, I feel like it just echoes that like sentiment of like adults not taking animation seriously as a medium. Because there's hardly anyone out here making serious animation that's not like for babies. You know? I never watched it though. When the series came out, I was still a child. I went to see it as an adult and didn't see the show. Yeah, the first 9 seasons of Simpsons don't count. Everything after that can fall into the trash category. I wasn't sure if it was like, if it's for adults or not. I wasn't allowed to watch Simpsons when I was little. So I don't know. Is it like a kind of edgy family show? Or is it still more for like adults? Like, who's the target audience here? What's the target audience? But it also could have started out as like a family show, but evolved over time. I feel that way about SpongeBob. Like, SpongeBob is meant for families, you know, family friendly for kids, you know. But there's some stuff that was introduced in SpongeBob later that were so gross or like kind of violent, I'm surprised it was allowed. And I'm surprised that I was allowed to watch it. I remember seeing the Squidward toenail scene on TV when I was a kid, and I would just like, look away. I was allowed to watch that, but I wasn't allowed to watch, like, Fairly Odd Parents because of the M-Plague. Silk Song. Which one of these is the one I normally use? Okay, it's this one. I got it first try. First try! Yeah. Later SpongeBob is weird and not in a good way. Yeah, well I feel like you don't even have to watch that far. Because like, what season is the Squidward toenail scene from? Like, what season is that from? That's not super far into the show. It's like past the early seasons. But it's not into like the super late seasons. I kind of did want to draw for this one, but well, I tried to draw for a thumbnail once before for like Toilet, but I couldn't get like the skirt to look good. I don't know how to draw ruffles and clothing like that. The first 9 seasons. Oh wait, I already watched that. I think it's more for adults, but it was popular with kids too. It aired in a prime time slot. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that are more meant for adults, but kids end up liking it. And then that kind of also reminds me of like anything where like it's clearly not meant for kids, but like adults don't read the description and then they turn it on for their kids and then they're like, ah! I I remember when Invincible started airing, I read online. I don't know if it was like a parent who actually complained, but it was someone talking about like I guess there were some parents who turned it on for their kids because it's an animated superhero show. I haven't seen it, but like it's also incredibly violent and gory, if you didn't know. It is not for children. Which, if you just look at like the art style and stuff, I can see where people maybe made that mistake just based on that alone. Because it does look similar to some other like more family-friendly animated shows. But like this is where you like do some basic research, like is the rating not on whatever streaming service you're turning this on? Like wouldn't the R rating be right there? Or you can like Google it, go to Wikipedia. What's the rating there? What's the basic plot? Like, is it kid-friendly? Like, come on, just some basic research. It doesn't take very much at all. Won't see that in Bluey. No. I remember hearing something similar when the first Deadpool movie came out. There were people who took their kids to see the Deadpool movie, not knowing what Deadpool is. And then they had to, like, leave the theater partway through. Like, man, it's freaking Deadpool. He's not for kids. Invincible is for the cool children. I want to watch it, but I'm kind of scared of the gore. I'm not good with gore, but I want to watch it. I'm sad. I think Squidward Toenail came after the first movie, which is a cutoff point for a lot of original fans. Oh yeah, it's definitely after the first movie. I just don't know what season it's from. Yeah, I feel like turning on Higarashi. So cute, too. Whips off nails with a torture device. Yeah. I haven't seen that either, but I've heard people say the fingernail scene. And I feel like I don't need any other context to kind of get the idea of what's happening in that scene. Yeah, I saw a 5-year-old at Deadpool 1. Excuse me! Bro, they curse. There's sex in that movie. It's really violent. And there's cursing. That's not for kids. Excuse me? I think Invincible is more blood than gore. This is true, but there's a lot of it. Yeah. The fingernail scene is arguably the least crazy one. For Higurashi? I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Yeah. I would like to point out they put ratings on the boxes of video games and people still got upset about the violence. But, yeah, I know. It's like, but read the box. Oh, although I feel like for video games, I feel like we need a more clear system for ratings. Because when it comes to, I was gonna just take a new PNG, but this is for November, so I won't be wearing my costume anymore, so maybe I should just use an older PNG. What if I just use this one? It's like stupidly smug for no reason. Perfect. I wish I could send to Hornet somewhere though. Like, I would preferably prefer Hornet to be like right here. But then you see like the cutoff of the PNG and stuff. You know? I mean, maybe I can color pick. And maybe you can't even tell. Actually, that does look pretty good. That does look pretty good, actually. Yay! Okay, now I gotta do the blood. I always do the blood. That's like a secret inside joke. Yeah. But anyway, what I was saying though about video games is like, I remember when I was, how old was I? I feel like I shouldn't say. Well, I was pretty young. I was not a teenager yet. And there was a game that everyone was playing at the time. That all my friends were playing at the time. And that game is called Skyrim. And I really wanted to see what the game was, because all my online friends were playing it. So one time, when my family was at Target, I saw Skyrim there, and I asked my dad, like, can I get this game? And at first he almost said yes, because he wasn't paying attention. But then he saw the rating, and he was like, well, it's rated M. Nope, you can get it when you're 18. So then I actually wasn't able to get and buy and play Skyrim until I was 18. Which was like, I mean, maybe that's good parenting, I don't know. But like, Skyrim is probably like the most tame rated M game you could possibly have. Like, I don't think me playing Skyrim at that time would have been bad. But like, you don't know half the time, because the same rating with the same like content warnings on one game, on Skyrim, take those exact same games, or not games, take those exact same like warnings and labels and put them on another game, it could mean something like way more graphic with the exact same things. Like, you don't know until you play the game and turn it on and see what it's about, you know? Do I normally put the Silksong logo on here? I do, don't I? I think there's like one time I forgot it. I normally put it on here though, don't I? I think I do. I think I do. I was about to save it, but I was like, wait a minute. Silksong logo. Yeah. So like, I feel like another like label for video games could be really helpful, because it's hard to know when it's like rated M and it's like Skyrim, or if it's like rated M and it's like Mortal Kombat. You know, like it's hard to know. Okay, what if I put this here and just kind of put some darkness shading behind it? I might just get rid of it, I don't know. Because it does look pretty good just the way that it is. Oh, that's not right. Oh, the logo's not even entirely on the screen. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna not have it in though. I think it looks better without it. Okay, cool. Silksong. This is the 6th Silksong thumbnail. Yippee! Okay, and with that, we have our Sons of the Forest. We have our Crimson Iron, and we have our Silksong one. We are all done. Yeah, finally! Woo. I was not in the thumbnail making mood. I feel like a lot of the time I'm not in the thumbnail making mood though. Okay, woo. Now I can just, yeah. Invincible has plenty gore. It's basically The Boys, but animated in terms of the gory violence. Oh, The Boys also has a lot of gore. I wanted to watch that too, but I'm not good with gore. Why does all this stuff have to be super gory? I just want to watch some like more mature superhero media. Yeah. Say 6 Silksong thumbnail 5 times fast. 6 Silksong thumbnail. 6 Silksong thumbnail. 6 silk song thumbnail, 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 6 silk song thumbnail. Am I doing it now? Yeah. I've yet to hear a VTuber admit to liking thumbnail making. Yeah, no. Sometimes I wonder if, like, I don't know. Do you guys ever get tired of me making thumbnails every week? Did you ever get bored of watching me? I don't know, I just hate doing it. I hate doing it. It's easier to do it when I do it on stream. And it gives us, like, a member gap. So I kind of like it, but... I wish YouTube would go back to not showing membership content to everybody. Because I feel self-conscious having so many of the exact same thumbnail on my channel. I feel self-conscious about it, but I also don't want to make a new thumbnail for every single thumbnail stream. I ran out of ideas after a while. You know? I'm here for the jibber jabber. This is true. It is a free fun yap. Sometimes I wonder if it might be like more professional for me to not do that, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to get rid of it though. I like it, but I don't like the time slot. I have to choose you or working out. Can't you work out while you listen to me? Yeah, no, I look forward to them. You do? Really? I actually like editing images and assets. Also, your app's always fun doing thumbnail making. You think so? Who is the self you feel conscious of? What kind of question is that? Professional is relative. Yeah, I think I just like see all the VTubers who don't do it the way that I do it, and I just feel self-conscious about it. And I want my channel to be like nice and organized, you know? Maybe... Well, I guess one thing I could do to solve that problem is just to start deleting the thumbnail streams after we're done. But then I'm deleting membership content. I mean, I guess I could do that. I don't know though. Pros is that we get to keep the thumbnail streams. And it is still like a nice membership, yeah. But the con is deleting membership content. Maybe if I like made enough other membership content. I don't know. Please don't? No? Yeah, what are you guys' opinion on that? What's your opinion? Because you guys pay for it, so I don't want to do anything that you guys wouldn't like. Work streams are uncommon, I don't think. Really? You think so? Yeah, I mean, I guess I do see people do work streams every now and then. We typically do Zato streams all the time. Nothing wrong with multitasking. It's just that it's the same thumbnail every time. But maybe I'm being nitpicky. Maybe I'm being too nitpicky. You can always put them in some thumbnails playlist, then unlist it. Wouldn't they still show up on the channel though? Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe there is a way we can better organize it. I like watching the thumbnail streams, but I don't know if I'd watch the VOD if I missed it. Yeah, so I don't know how many people are like going back and watching it. Unlisted would not be members, but won't show up. Oh yeah, that's true. Members is like an entire privacy setting, so if I change the privacy setting to unlisted, it won't be members anymore. I guess it could still be like members first sort of thing, but I'm really not sure. But maybe we have some options here, because I definitely don't want to do anything that would upset you guys, especially regarding paid content. So I don't know. I mean, I could always just deal with it too, but I always thought it was nice before. I always thought it was pretty nice before when non-members couldn't see all the thumbnail streams. Because we do it all the time, you know. Yeah. My YouTube homepage has a thumbnail button that is exclusively these streams. Does it? I only watch the VODs of the games I really like, or the thumbnail makings I was already in but had to leave. Ah. Yeah, I mean, this is true. I don't expect them to be like super popular, like streams or anything. I don't know. Maybe there's nothing wrong with it. I do sometimes get really self-conscious about things I honestly don't need to feel self-conscious about. So like, maybe I shouldn't worry about it. Maybe it's fine as is. I don't know, but I think I might be good to head off. I gotta do the stream later today, so I don't want to use up too much of my yap power. I don't want to tire myself out too much. So I might head off here in a minute. Yeah, we're playing Sons of the Forest with Skittle later today at 4 p.m. PST. Double stream day. Double stream day. It's a double stream Monday. Yeah, progressively zoom in on the thumbnail making stream thumbnail. Eventually it'll just be like green pixels on like PogChamp or something. Yeah. I have to work tonight, so I have to miss you with Skittle. I hope you have fun. Thank you. Yeah, I hope we're able to make some good progress today. I want to take my glider and like glide with it some more. Yeah, there's a part of my notebook with some VOD thumbnails that you're making where I save topics you were commenting on. Really? Really? Oh. You must save the yap so you can unleash it on Skittle. I pray for it. This is true, yeah. I gotta save some yap power for Skittle later. So, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching me and yapping with me today. And it's nice to see you guys. Yeah. I think I got one extra stream this week than we normally do. Do I? I think we do, right? Oh. So yeah, a bit of extra streams this week. I hope it makes you happy. I had a dream too. I came back and I was watching a stream and then I forgot the rest. Well, I guess your dream's gonna come true. Not too much longer. I'm really excited for it. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for coming. Thank you for hanging with me. Thanks for the fun stream. Have a nice Monday, Rebbi. Get some nice breakfast. Oh yeah, I still gotta get breakfast too. Yeah. Thank you. I will see you guys later. If not later today, then I will see you on Wednesday for some more Phasmophobia, because we're doing that too. Alrighty. And also, once again, be sure that if you're wanting to, be sure to check out the merch before it's gone. I gotta remember to make a post about that too, to let people know, like, hey, 1 week left. 1 week left. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Bye bye, bubbles. Bye bye.